Chocolate Muffin, I am here to confirm our friendship not once, not twice, but thrice. Did you know that the government doesn't actually think crypto is a threat? You're going to hear the crypto government regulation FUD thing every single time there's a crash or a dip or a red candle or uncertainty. Whenever the monthly candle is red, everybody's going to say regulation, regulation, regulation. Let me tell you something. Regulation, Reggie, is bullish. Why? What's the opposite of regulation? It's a ban. B-A-N. Banana ban. If they're going to regulate something, it means they have taken it out of the ban pile and they've put it into a box where they want to control. And when they want to control, they got to put in their own rules. When they put in their own rules, they basically want to squash out the scammers. Like if I made you a politician, you got to think about, man, there's so many scammers out there. And we know in crypto, by the way, friends, of course, please take your money off centralized exchanges. Please have self-custody. I don't care if you're using fake DeFi, MetaMask, or any wallet. Please get your money off exchanges. Have it in your own hands. I don't care if you think it's a nuisance. You know what else is a nuisance? Losing all your money because you put it in a Ponzi exchange who got shut down by the Department of Injustice and targeted by the SEC. You don't want to be there at all. Have it in your own hands. You'll get smarter, wiser. You'll start learning about sovereignty, self-custody. You get to see the value of crypto. They're liquidity rails. You know, if you have crypto in your own hand and you can send it to me or anybody else, we have like a liquidity rail between us. It's literally like a liquidity bonding. Hart's law, if you will. That's why the value there. That's actually what the network is of Metcalfe's law. That's why we have value. If everything was just centralized exchanges, we would have very limited value. But that's why, look, they suicided Epstein. Think about it. Bitcoin taking over the US dollar? Really? Think about it. If it was really such a threat, why has it gone on for this long? And people are going to say, oh, well, it's because they can't stop it. I don't believe that. You don't believe that either. When they want to stop something, they'll stop something. There are topics on YouTube and Twitter I'm not going to talk about. I won't even tell you what they're related to. I just know you talk about them, you get disappeared, you get shadow banned, it's over. You are not prepared for that level yet. Crypto, it's just a bunch of kids playing a casino. Yeah, we can enhance the world. They're coming in, friends. Consensus owns MetaMask. All right. Consensus owns MetaMask. JP Morgan owns Consensus. So JP Morgan owns MetaMask. Yes, they have their tentacles in Ethereum. It's already been confirmed by the SEC that they gave special treatment to Ethereum at the start. This is strange because Ethereum was not a beast all the way back then. Ethereum was so small. You're like wondering like how on earth did all the way back here when Ethereum was like 80 cents to $1, how were there this many insiders that were given special treatment from the SEC? I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. That's something I'll never know. How did they know? Is it because they looked at Vitalik, the alien, and they were like, well, you know, this dude, he knows exactly what he's doing. Aren't you curious? I'm curious. So you're looking at, just look at him for a second. Like I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, all right, I'll be honest, if I knew about Ethereum in 2015, 16, etc., and I just stared into these eyes, I'm like, all right, I'm going all in. I don't have many pennies to my name. I don't care. I'm going all in. This is a dude who knows what he's doing. Maybe they saw something in him, but that's actually what happened. So this is not even a conspiracy. It's true. The SEC gave special treatment to Ethereum. So there were some deep hands in there, some tentacles. I wonder what they have planned next. You know what's also interesting though? If you discuss the UFO reverse engineering programs, you can go out there on the internet. It's okay. But you say a few of the wrong code words, it's over. It's over. Literally over for you. There have been people disappeared. Oh man, there's been a lot of stuff, friends. Bizarre objects in the universe. I'm telling you right now. On May 6, Colby's body was found in a marshy riverbank, lying face down, not far from where his canoe was found. After an autopsy, they ruled his death to be accidental. How does a CIA director drown with his canoe disappearing? No one knew where he was. How? They killed the ex-CIA director, friends. I'm telling you. This is not just one. I'll give you like 50, 100. There's 1,000 examples. They're willing to go this far. That means there is no limit. I found it very interesting. The last time I posted something about this, a lovely grandma in the comments, I remember her. She said, no. That person I remembered in the news, they said he had a bit of like heart issues or something. She actually said that. And I was like, wow, you still remember, bless your heart, you still remember the propaganda from the 1990s when they put this out on TV 30 years ago. We are the new blood. We have seen too many red candles. We have seen crypto Ponzi's come up. We've seen the fake media. We've seen all of them take them down. We've seen Roca Negra and all the scamming coming. We've seen the corrupt SEC and the Department of Injustice. We're skeptical. We are not like the old breed. We're not watching these people in suits and anchors talking about, yeah, everything's going to be fine. Eat your Doritos. I don't like eating Doritos without salsa dip anymore. Once you try the salsa dip, you don't go back. I used to have the Doritos by themselves. Change the game. We're always leveling up. Crypto is leveling up the world financial system. But there's going to be a battle. That's why we are in the then they fight you phase. But I'd like to also remind you, there is no ban on Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Tornado Cash. Even though, yeah, you're not allowed to kind of use it, it's on some lists, there's not a real ban. You know how you know it's a real ban? I won't even be talking to you about it. That's how much of a ban they can apply. I've already done some other videos, friends, like the Reptilian dude who was shapeshifting on TV, and then the government mysteriously shadow banned that video. All my UFO videos. It's strange. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, just let's be honest. They would rather shadow ban a reptilian shapeshifting on TV from Barack Obama's the Secret Service team, okay? They would rather shadow ban that instead of shadow ban Bitcoin's going to flip the US dollar and Tornado Cash and stuff. Just have a think of that. Just please think about this. This is my video. Crypto and psychological operations. Here I am asking, where are your ears, sir? Literally, the dude who shapeshifts on camera. Reptilian dude. All right, that's weird, fascinating. It looks exactly like the Wikipedia entry. Like, why is this shadow banned, but I can look up Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tornado Cash, and all this other stuff? That's why, friends. That's why, okay? The answer is JP Morgan and the banking cartel, they're already in crypto. Roca Negra already has the rails to have accumulated Bitcoin. They're already in. That's the only, like, think about it. Why else would you let this happen? Now, I don't want to get disappeared. I enjoy my friends and family. I enjoy making content for you that you like, subscribe, press the belly button and all. I enjoy you pressing the belly button and then shocking the algorithm. Don't forget, we are a joke casino to them. We still are. Even though, yes, they're trying to fight us. But eventually, the Fed's going to let the pedal, they're going to let their foot off the brakes and things are going to change. Then they're going to stop fighting a bit and we're going to come. It's going to be a battle back and forth. Then there's going to be one big epic battle. I don't know how or when, but eventually there's going to be like really gloves off. They're going to go for the jugular. All right. So, but right now we're a joke. We are a joke. I'm saying it's bullish for now. Now, when I tell it to you, I don't know exactly what might happen. I can give you some theories and I've already explained this to you. I think the ultimate goal of Roca Negra is to make Bitcoin into proof of stake. Why? I believe that proof of work is their worst enemy. Because once people are infected in their little peanut brains with the idea that you can be the money printer, this is your Bitcoin miner, okay, with a B. Once people are infected with this idea and they understand that proof of stake can basically be bought out because you can just print money, go buy the coins, and that's it. Take all the coins off the market. Now you own that whole network. But you can't do that with Bitcoin because you have to buy miners. Even though, yes, you're giving it to a Chinese company, Winnie the Pooh, we understand all that. But once people are infected with this idea, it's very hard to shake it. Because look at it, me and you know, we're like, hey, proof of work. The name itself is powerful. You need to like mine, you actually got to do stuff. You know, but always people can be bribed in the fear, in the greed. Things can happen. That's what the goal is. I think that okay, so Bitcoin has 220 million people in Bitcoin right now. If Roca Negra gets a hold, so there's 200 million, right? 200M. If Roca Negra is able to affect the next 800 million, so now you have 1 billion total, right? The 800 million is 4x bigger than the 200 million existing in the network. If Roca Negra can onboard them and tell them proof of stake is clean, there's more number go up, it's more ESG friendly, you can sniff the cow farts with me together. If they can convince them, which they will because they control all the media, then we have a problem. Then that's when the gloves are coming off. Because when they're able, if they're able to do this big monster dump, in the pain of that dump, they will tell people, well, you know, there is a path forward if you want these bags to go up. It's called proof of stake. We're going to have to migrate the Bitcoin network to proof of stake. And of course, everybody's going to say, no. But let me tell you something, all right? How are you, as Max Kaiser with 150,000 Bitcoin, how are you going to tell the 10 million people coming in by the boatloads who only have between $500 to $10,000 to their name, how are you going to tell them that proof of work is better when you are already a billionaire, multiple billionaire? You've already bought in and they can't make any money. Even though you're going to tell them that, yes, US debt is infinite and they're going to print money and it's going to go up. You can tell them that all you want. But you know the game. You all know the game. The game is get the candles red, release all the FUD. That's the game. People don't think straight when the candles are red. We just saw it. We just had a whole bear market of this. That's why, very important, friends, we are in a phase right now where they consider us a joke. Mr. Oliver Ox believes this is the last opportunity to cash out. After the next bull market, all bets are off. It might be coming down to that stock market. Maybe the stock market rolls over. Maybe China finally invades Taiwan and it sends stocks down. Wouldn't it be spooky if that kind of all lines up in the chart? I also have some information here from Mr. Jackie T. Hey, buddy, I've been watching you for a few months now. You're the Dag's balls. I hope that's a good compliment, sir. Even if it's not, I salute you. Just seen this. Should you stop me buying Link as one of my safety nets? Lower risk. So this was the ChainLink inflation FUD where everybody's coming out. Of course, this was already addressed in many videos and tweets, friends. I'm glad this was posted. Thank you very much. I hope you got to see all my other posts on it. So inflation, yes, it's important, but think about it. Okay, see, ChainLink is an altcoin with only 3.5 billion market cap or something. How big is ChainLink? You can check it. ChainLink is very, very small. ChainLink is, 3.3 billion. So it's not the end of the world. But when you're dealing with Bitcoin at 500 billion, the number can't go up as much. So 7% inflation ain't too bad. That's what ChainLink is. You need high inflation at the start to fund the growth. And then as time goes on, the inflation goes down, the risk goes down, and also, unfortunately, the upside goes down. So this is all part of the plan. I'm glad you asked these questions because I get to show you. You know, a lot of people get shocked when I tell them, hey, you know, Bitcoin had 100% inflation in the first year, right? That was the best time to buy it. And when it had 50% and 30% just a few years later, that was the best time to buy it. Ethereum had 16% inflation at the start. That was the best time to buy it. Ethereum used to have 60 million coins. You know that, friends. Ethereum now has like 120 million. It went up double. It still went to the freaking moon. So don't just look for things for high inflation, but you get to see. High inflation is needed because it funds the growth. You know what else is growing? That's right, our friendship. Remain a butterscotch biscuit. Tell mum and dad we love and appreciate them. Don't go on the side of the reptiles. But we're going to have to buy some of the reptilian bags. No choice left. Catch you in the next one.